Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Today, we're talking about a super common question that trips a lot of people up. Is my college student a dependent on my tax return, or can they claim themselves? Let's clear up the confusion once and for all, and trust me, it could save you hundreds, if not thousands, on your taxes. As a CPA, I see this issue come up all the time, especially when tax season rolls around. You're filing your taxes. You think everything's good until the IRS rejects your return because your college-aged child already filed and claimed themselves. First, here's what usually happens. You're preparing your tax return and you enter your college student as a dependent, which makes sense because you're probably paying for a lot of their expenses. Then, when you file, the IRS kicks back your e-file. Now you're stuck wondering, should I claim them or should they claim themselves? What does this mean for your tax bill, and most importantly, how do you fix it? Let's dive into the details to find the best solution for your situation. So, is your college student your dependent? Let's go through the checklist. The IRS has specific criteria that you need to meet. The key points are relationship, age, full-time student status, support, and living arrangements. Let's explore each one. The student must be your child, adopted child, stepchild, or even a foster child. They must be under 19 or under 24 if they're a full-time student. These criteria are crucial in determining their dependency status on your tax return. They must have been a full-time student for at least 5 months out of the year. You must provide more than half of their financial support. This includes tuition, rent, food, and other living expenses, which are significant factors in the decision. Even if they're living away at college, that still counts as living with you, according to the IRS. Understanding these living arrangements is essential in determining whether your college student qualifies as a dependent on your tax return. So why does this matter? Well, if your student qualifies as a dependent, you could lose out on tax credits if you don't claim them. Here's what you could be missing out on: the Other Dependent Credit and the American Opportunity Tax Credit. A common question I get from parents is, what happens if I let my student claim themselves instead? The answer depends on whether your student is actually your dependent. Let's explore some scenarios to understand the implications better. If they claim themselves, they may get a credit or two, but you could lose your $500 dependent credit and up to $2,500 in education credits. So, you're likely leaving money on the table, which could significantly impact your tax return. This results in their return being incorrect, and they'll likely have to amend it. Remember, just because you choose not to claim them doesn't mean they can claim themselves unless they truly don't qualify as your dependent. Be cautious. If they make more than $4,300 and you're not paying over half their expenses, they're no longer your dependent. But this is rare for most college students. Understanding these income thresholds is crucial in making the right decision. Okay, let's say you realize that your student made a mistake and already filed their taxes claiming themselves. What now? They can't just leave it as is. It's time to file an amended return. This step is essential to correct the error. The IRS allows you to correct this mistake by filing Form 1040-X, the amended tax return. And yes, it's a hassle, but it's crucial to getting everything squared away so neither you nor your student face penalties or a big tax bill later. So, the takeaway here is simple. If your college student qualifies as your dependent, you should claim them, and they shouldn't claim themselves. Don't let a small checkbox cost you big money. Ensure you follow the steps we covered today. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe for more tax tips, and share this with someone you know who has a college student. Trust me, they'll thank you during tax season. Stay informed and save money. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification for more updates. We appreciate your support and hope you found this information valuable. Stay tuned for more helpful content on managing your taxes effectively.